Hi Reddit. I, 21 female, have been with my boyfriend, 22 male, for almost 2 years. For context, I've been pescatarian for about 1 year and 3 months. I only ate meat for the first few months of our relationship, so his family knows I don't eat meat. Yesterday was his grandma's birthday party. They had brisket and sides, so I just had fruit and veggies. Totally fine since it was a big party and I'd had a smoothie beforehand. Later, his aunt texted that they were opening their pool on his dad's side of the family. His parents are divorced. We decided to stop by. The pool party was fun, but my clothes got soaked. Afterward, instead of going back to my house, where my grandparents were already planning to make tacos for both of us, we ended up changing plans and going to his dad's house because they were planning on eating there. At this point, my clothes are still soaking wet, so I'm in his oversized shorts and shirt. I'm also on my period, stressed, and haven't had a real meal in hours. When we get to his dad's, they decide to make pizzas and burgers. My boyfriend is in charge of the pizzas, so I assumed he'd make a cheese one. Nope, it's a combination pizza. Burgers, hot dogs, combination pizza, literally nothing I can eat. Nobody asked me what I wanted, except earlier when someone offered me a burger. Obviously I said no, which they later realized, but didn't say anything. I started to get visibly upset, and my boyfriend asked what was wrong. I didn't want to make it a big deal, so we went outside to talk quick. Finally, I asked him, "So, were you just expecting me to sit here and watch everyone else eat in silence?" He kind of brushed it off, saying, "It's fine, I'll just eat and then we can leave and go to your house." But that annoyed me, because we had plans that would have involved both of us eating, and I would never do that to him at my house. Right before everyone ate, I went to the bathroom and teared up because I felt like crap, hungry, awkward, and uncomfortable. When I came back, everyone else had food, and I was just sitting there with nothing. To top it off, he handed me the tiniest side cup of waffle fries, like 6 fries, and when I said I didn't want them, he just ate them himself. It honestly just shocked me that no one in his family noticed or offered me anything. My grandparents would never let my boyfriend sit there without a meal, ever. So, Reddit. Was I overreacting? Would you be upset if your partner put you in this situation? How would you handle it? Update. Hey guys, just wanted to give a little update and some more context. First off, a lot of people thought that my boyfriend was actively making a pizza, but what I meant was that it was just a frozen pizza, so there really wasn't much he could do about it in that moment. Where I feel he went wrong was not telling me right away that there wasn't really anything for me to eat. I kind of had to figure it out on my own. I wasn't standing near him when he put the pizza in the oven, so I didn't realize it was a combination pizza until the oven was almost done preheating. I do realize now that I should have brought something I could eat, but to be fair, I didn't even know we were going to his dad's house. I thought we'd be going to my grandparents' house, where I live, so I wasn't prepared. Looking back, I think we were both a little in the wrong. It was just a sucky, awkward situation overall. I do think it was very inconsiderate, and we did have a long talk about it. But it's not something I can hold against him for the rest of his life. Also, a lot of people said I should have stuck up for myself. I'm honestly not a very outgoing person, and I really didn't know what to say in that moment. I know I need to work on that, but at the time I was just stuck in a super awkward situation and didn't know how to speak up. I don't blame his family at all, because it's not really their job to accommodate me. That said, as a host, I personally would never want to make someone feel like that. Lesson learned, I'll definitely be more prepared next time. Hopefully no one else ever has to be in that kind of uncomfortable situation because, yeah, it was not fun. Top comment. Thoughtless of your boyfriend, but you kind of knew the deal when you ate at his grandma's birthday party. If I was eating over there, I would bring my own food, so I knew there was something for me to eat. Kind of sends a subtle message too. Another responded, remember they were planning to go have a meal at her relative's place. She had already drunk a smoothie and made it through one family gathering that ignored her. She was supposed to go have a meal, and they changed the plans. And her boyfriend saying, it's fine, it's what pissed me off. It's fine for who? He's completely invalidating her feelings instead of having an aha moment and apologizing. Another comment, I'm also a pescatarian, and I make it a point of pride that I don't get hosts to make special food just for me. I eat before I go if I suspect there won't be anything for me, and I just graze on what I can eat. But you already did that at the first party, with no complaints. Extending the day with no plan to feed you was an move. He was in charge of the pizza, and it would have been so easy to make you a cheese pizza. There is zero chance my omnivore BF wouldn't have made a pizza for me. He probably would have made the ultimate veggie pizza just to make me happy. So now, you know he isn't a nurturer. If he has other qualities and you want to stay together, you will have to advocate for yourself going forward. Tell him you don't expect everyone to match your diet, but he has to ensure there's something for you to eat. Next time he's on pizza duty, speak up and say, hey, make sure one of those is cheese for me. Or if this is part of a larger pattern where your needs are ignored or considered too much, then break up with him. How do you think OP should navigate this situation? Comment below.